Hey guys, it's a girl.
A Rádio Comercial esteve em Londres a propósito da estreia mundial do filme live Vida Inteligente. Uma entrevista exclusiva com dois dos protagonistas deste novo thriller de cortar a respiração que se passa numa estação espacial. Jake Gyllenhaal e Rebecca Ferguson falaram-nos um pouco do filme e das suas personagens.
It was not difficult for you to play a doctor. I know that it was almost a homage to your grandfather.
Yeah, my grandfather was a surgeon. He was a surgeon for 50 years. And my grandmother actually was a pediatrician. And so I grew up with people in the medical industry in the field. And so that personality was interesting to me. My grandfather died about a year and a half before the movie started. And so because of that, I just thought about him a lot, thinking about, I've never played a doctor. And I just thought, you know, his personality was very interesting. He was very distant and aloof sometimes, but very connected to his work and very focused and didn't speak much. And so all that went into the character for me, and it was nice to sort of, even just to think about him daily, you know, was nice.
So tell me about Calvin.
Well, you know, it's a creature that we're on the International Space Station, scientists and doctors doing different missions all over space and exploring in different ways, and one of them is to have a rover on Mars to go get, you know, see if we can gather information about life there or whatever else, the same sort of things that are happening, you know, now actually. And one of the missions, when the rover comes back, has a cellular being, and it is proof that there's life on the planet. And it's a huge discovery and very exciting. And you know, the scientists on board start to explore it and experiment with it. And one thing leads to another, and it becomes destructive.
You had no zero gravity, you know, like, and you were like hanging. Tell me all about it. It was very difficult. It took you months to do that. To train.
No, I mean, we did train. I mean, but it was very interesting with this. You know, we weren't trying to be perfect. We were just trying to behave like our characters and like real human beings with, you know, in a simulated zero gravity situation with wires. So it took getting used to, and it took a particular type of strength, I think, physically. But ultimately, we're trying to sort of make mistakes, as we all do in every environment, and just behave in a real way.
Like humans.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a very different sensation than actually probably being in zero gravity. You know, we were stretching and straining to try and pretend like we were at ease. You know, but
did you ever try that sensation, the real sensation of
no,
zero gravity?
No. Have you?
No. Unfortunately, no.
All muscle, all brain. How smart is this thing?
Well, I think what I loved about this script, and when I talked to Daniel about it after reading it, incredible scary script, a page turner. The fascination was how we caught something from its own habitat. We took it, and how we placed it on our spaceship, and we study it, we provoke it, and it reacts to us. And gradually we are creating what later becomes a threat to us.
So do you have like a special connection with Calvin? He's the star of the film.
He is the star of the film. He's the main character.
And
the zero gravity was also kind of the main character. We were far down on that list. I think for me, Miranda had a very special relationship to Calvin, because she kind of had a relationship to him through Hugh Derry, who treated him like a baby, like a little child, which I thought was beautiful. And I think you always see her through glass. She always has a barrier, beyond a barrier, a firewall. She always has to think of disasters. But of course she's a human being. There is love, there's curiosity, there needs to be. And she might see it through other people as well.
It's kind of magical.
It is magical. It's beautiful, and science is beautiful, and this thing that is growing and reacting to our kindness. But what happens when we provoke it?
Good night. Noises everywhere.